Welcome back, everybody, to part two of day two of the Fallen Leaves of West Weald event. Currently, the community is at 11% and has yet to earn a reward. The players, the Gold Roads the Gold Roads owners, and we're working towards our Voroplasm pet. Which will earn at 33%. We're also working towards gaining you
Oh, my
guys.
dear Narcissus, what has happened to you?
Oh no. We're also working towards gaining some extensions to an exploration event that's going to happen for the whole ESO community as soon as the Gold Roads event ends. So let's talk to Elf Better the Shy because that event requires us to finish quests for you guys.
Hello, my friend. Would you be interested in helping the great adventurer Narsis Dren?
Oh my
He's
god,
busy
no.
exploring a nearby Ayleid ruin, and I fear for his safety.
Why are you so concerned about his safety?
Narcissus left some time ago to explore the ruins of
Of course,
Wendir.
dear.
I fear he may be in trouble. He is trying to recover an Ayleid treasure, the emblem of the lost king. Could you help him? He'll reward your efforts.
What do you need me to do?
Find Narcissus and help him recover the emblem from Wendir. Here, let me mark it on your map. The area is swarming with wood elves of the Recollection.
Wood
My
elves of the
dear
Recollection.
Narcissus is brilliant, but impulsive, and needs someone to protect him from his own enthusiasm.
I will talk to Narsis Dren.
I can tell you a little about the area, but I'm afraid full information on the task ahead should come from Narsis Dren himself. Please, go seek him out.
Who is this Narsis Dren?
You're unfamiliar with the great Narsis Dren? Surely you've encountered his works at some point. Narsis Dren and the Draga Dilemma? Narsis Dren and the Well of Gold?
I can't say that I have. Are these published books?
Of course. But don't mistake him for a mere scrivener. He is a man with a penchant for ruins, a fondness for levers,
Oh,
and
yes.
an appetite for adventure that would rival a sensuous hunger.
Where do you fit in with this?
I'm one of Narsis Dren's devoted personal assistants. Perhaps the most devoted. I compile his research, organize his travel plans, and transcribe his notes. I'm proud to serve such a gifted explorer.
You're quite involved.
I can tell you a little about the area, but I'm afraid full information on the task ahead should come from Narsis Dren himself. Please, go seek him out.
Tell me more about these ruins of Wendir.
The ancient elves that ruled before the Empire built keeps, crypts, and fortifications throughout the land. This was one of the last of them before their kingdoms fell. Now, all are in ruins, overrun by monsters and rogues.
It sounds dangerous.
Yes, but dear Narcissus lives for that type of adventure. That is why he needs someone to help him in his adversity, to help rein in his enthusiasm.
Good luck with that. It's a good thing he has you.
I can tell you a little about the area, but I'm afraid full information on the task ahead should come from Narsis Dren himself. Please, go seek him out.
I'll go seek him out. If only just for you. There is another... I thought I saw another little arrow in here somewhere. Alright. I may not have. Alright, I may have just... Yeah, okay, I may have just seen that. Alright, let's go and find Narsis Dren and let ourselves be sidetracked again. We're not actually being that sidetracked because as we travel, we're gathering the remnants because we need to gather and bundle 5 remnants. And I don't think there's actually a quick way to do this. So adventuring as we go is a great way to pass the time and find places to actually find these remnants. These REM? Yeah, these remnants. I need 3 more of them. We found 2 in the last dungeon.
Hush! Can't you see I'm busy blending into my surroundings?
Oh, yeah. I can see. Alberta sent me. How can I help?
Elf Beta, of course. Yes, I could use some help. But first, you must know I am the noted explorer Narsis Dren. You know the name, of course.
Oh, yeah.
World-famous
I locked
adventurer
you in
and
a
author
coffin.
and all that. I've been exploring the Ayleid ruins
Oh, no,
near
that was someone else who
Wendir.
did that. Something went wrong.
Things were going along swimmingly when out of nowhere, my associates, a band called the Recollection, turned on me. I barely escaped with my life. Now I need someone to recover the emblem of the last king.
The emblem of the last king?
Yes, one of the symbols of office of King Dinar, last of the Ayleid rulers. I thought the Recollection would be interested in the discovery. Apparently they were too interested and chased me out. But we're going back and will retrieve the emblem.
All right, where do we start?
We must search these surface ruins for two types of things. My own irreplaceable notes.
Okay.
And any information of the Recollection's doings.
Of course.
Those wood elves must have some papers about here. Mission orders, reports, or correspondence.
Tell me more about what happened here.
I should never have mentioned the emblem of the last king to the Recollection. They sent a large contingent of helpers and drove me off.
Oh dear.
The emblem was part of the regalia of the last Ayleid king, Lelorian Dinar. You know about King Dinar?
I have a character that knows about King Dinar, but not this one. No, who's King Dinar?
Oh, have you not read my books? When the last of the Ayleid kingdoms fell, its people and treasures were scattered throughout Tamriel. The emblem was one of the symbols of King Dinar, the last ruler of the Ayleids.
Ah, so that's why you've come to Wendir.
Indeed. I'd heard tales that the last king's 5 devoted retainers gathered here prior to his demise. The emblem of the last king is sure to be here, protected by the traps set by these 5 loyal retainers.
Sounds good. I wonder if they killed him. All right. Enter Fort Colovia and investigate Recollection activity. Now, how far away are we from Fort? Oh, we are away. And actually, before we go any further, I see this handy dandy little thing called Way Shrine, and we're just gonna ouch! Ow! We're gonna go and Northhook Way Shrine. We're gonna go and activate that so we can tuck ourselves inside it. I might just grab this. No one's chasing me still. No, I ran away too far. Alrighty. So what we're going to do is we're going to just jog on over here. Activate the Way Shrine. Boom. And then we're going to loop our way back toward the toward this area here. And this time maybe I'll look where I'm going and not run into an enemy. What do you reckon? I reckon. Oh, I know, poor Narsis. Well, how careless of them. Dealing with the Recollection by Narsis Dren. Hey, found your notes,
yes,
boyo.
Well, my alliance with the Recollection was a bit tenuous at best.
Uh-huh. Alrighty. Someone is having fun. Who is that? I don't know who that is, but they look like they're having a blast. The Ayleid Empire collapsed. These 4 were Ayleids. So Lord Amro, a noble knight. Parhelia, known as the Terrible Fist. Velithia, the Boisterous, a noted adventurer of great humour and girth. And Yondvala. These 4 were all Ayleids. The last retainer whose name has been lost to history, the one unnamed, was apparently Nedic. Though his origin along with his name remain unknown to those 5 loyal retainers, Dinar entrusted his emblem and they retreated to a haven I believe is now called. The legends Elfbeta tracked down indicate the one unnamed was the last to arrive. And his Nedic retainer sealed the doors to the underground crypts beneath Wendir, though whether physically or by magic is unclear. The one unnamed may have been a great spellcaster, but the legends say that the 5 loyals protect the emblems to the present day. Final note in the margin, bring more assistance.
Excellent. My notes on the 5 loyal retainers. You know, it would do you well to study these notes. They might come in handy someday.
Well, clearly the other adventurer is not really interested in just supplies. He likes whatever's in backpacks, and who doesn't? But everything else, well, okay, I can live with that. There's Fort Colovia. Let's finish this quest here.
That fool's notes are barely legible. They're useless.
Wow, Narsis, I don't think so. There's someone up there who's not interested in your, who's not impressed with your notes. Halror, hope things are going better for you in Vashaba than they are here with these Ifra-forsaken Imperial lands. We've been at this 3 weeks now and have precious little to show except for ancient trash, sore muscles and short tempers and headaches for those of us forced to listen to that dark elf prattle about his achievements. All the promises of some great lost treasure have come to nothing so far, as we found of interest has been ancient bottles of wine, water and blood. The others are about to throw down the tools and quit this place. We're in the heart of Imperial territory. I don't think they're going to take our explanations well once they find out we're here. But the Dark Elf keeps saying, one more room, one more chamber, and just look at this inscription. Bah! And then there are the traps, still active after all these centuries. The worst of them turn the careless to stone. We found a few blocked passages and sealed entrances. We think there's one set behind a huge altar, but that has so far confounded us. Our Dark Elf may be able to get us through, but I'll be damned if we're going to ask him. Better to keep him away, or better yet, let a statue come to life and accidentally fall on him. I'm sick to my back teeth of this place, these creatures, and most of all that noted author and adventurer, Narsis Dren. May the wild hunt chase him and catch up with him. Love to the children. Tell them that Mother will be back in a few weeks. But remember, not a word about this recollection to anyone in Vashaba. Not a word.
Read this. They say I prattle. I don't prattle. I offer my wisdom calmly and reasonably. They should have been grateful.
Well, I think you should be grateful you didn't end up with a statue to the back of the head, mate. Right, what am I doing? Yes, it might help if I had the right. Seeking armistice, many paths. No. No. Ah, Ayleid Altercations. This is where we're at. Right, what am I doing? Investigate recollection activity. Well, okay, so far we know that they actively dislike Narsis. Recollection Venom Boy. Well, one shouldn't be playing with poisons. I'll have the pumpkin, thank you. Is that cheese wheel? Not one I can have. Radio. I'm not going to murder the pony guard just because I can. Funny as that would be, let's not. Okay. I think I need to be inside the walls, not outside the walls. Rightio, let's make that a plus and go this way. Apple basket, thank you. There's fruit and stuff in. Oh, looks like we're going that way anyway. Alright. Where'd he go? Oh, after the other adventurer. Hey, don't want to be fried adventurer, thank you very much. Tomatoes, more salt rice, a chest. Beautiful. An Ayleid remnant and a fallen leaves coffer. So that puts me at 3 Ayleid remnants. Yes. Alright, so good. Actually, I'm finding more of them in chests now than I was. I have a feeling. I think I'm just on the edge of the circle again. Probably just outside the circle. Oh boy. Hi boys. Right, there's a little too many of you. Like, you know, there's more than one. Just run up the stairs. Okay, that is far enough. I don't recall having to go into Wendir. Narsis? Where are you? You pain in the neck. Oh no, there you are. You coming?
We must search these surface ruins for two types of things.
Surface ruins. All right then. We haven't found his other the recollection thing, so we want to do the surface ruins first and then go down. All right, so we found them. I'm gonna say let's go to the opposite side of the ruins, because yeah, why would they put them all on the same side? Alright, let's go this way. Okay, I was outside again. Right. Hello, I'll take that. What? Fine. I'm disreputable. I don't know who saw me except for Narsis Dren, who's a pain in the neck. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Sir Arxolot. Didn't I irritate you before? Ah! Maybe not. Oh, just come down after the trouble's gone, Narcissus. Yeah, thanks. I need to make sure I'm still in the circle. Where am I? Up here? Alright, let's just zoom in on that. Because maybe what we're looking for is closer to the edge. I'm only disreputable now. Lovely. What I'm looking for... oh, hang on. That could be what I'm looking for right there. Man, took me long enough. Where are we? Right there, yeah, okay. Grab that. To Bregoran, Keeper of the Recollection, from Gwyndathor Expedition Liaison. Keeper Bregoran, I beg to report that the work at Wendir proceeds slowly. The area surrounding the ruin is inhabited by minotaurs, who take a dim view of our presence here. They've gotten into the underground passages as well, and this may indicate that there are other entrances than the one we know about. We found nothing so far that indicates that the emblem of the last king or other Ayleid relics are within. Most discoveries have been abandoned bottles of aged wine, holy water, and blood. The complex is sprawling, and there are several places where our progress is halted by some blockage or sealed gate. Exploration is further hampered by statues that come to life and attack our explorers. Deadly traps are still active after all these centuries. In particular, many of these traps emit a petrifying gas which immobilizes the target and gives them a calcified appearance, making it look like they've been turned to stone. Finally, there's been great difficulty with our official expert. He may have some knowledge in his field, but has proved to be insufferable in his dealings with others. If he's not boring our fellow wood elves with ridiculous tales of his exploits, he's drooling over some statue, inscription, or broken pottery shard that we've excavated. Frankly, I do not trust him to not pocket some valuable trinkets for his own use. I humbly request that we dismiss this expert immediately, either removing him from the excavations or removing him from the branches of life. He's getting on my nerves, and if he reminds me one more time of how he impressed you with his suaveness and knowledge, I will throw him down a well myself. Always remember, Gwyndathor.
Let's head into the catacombs beneath these ruins to
Oh,
sort through
yes.
what we found, away from this rabble.
Hi, Sir Arcelot. How you doing? I think he's found a quiet corner to rest in. He has been pretty busy. Down we go. Into Wendir. We found the 2 bits of paper we needed. Now we need to head on in. I know, right? What are we thinking? Talk to Narsis Dren.
Let's take a better look at those documents. Let me see those papers we gathered. Ah, I see. The Recollection found an altar but could go no farther. Sounds magical. There's mention of finding vials of blood, some sacred water, and a bottle of ancient wine. Yes, yes, those are our keys.
Do their reports mention anything else?
It seems my former allies are not doing well without me. Petrification traps, locked doors, giant living statues, that peculiar altar. Typical novice stuff. Nothing that would challenge a master of his craft such as myself.
Living statues?
Animated stonework. Doesn't surprise me. They don't require much upkeep. But this altar, alien design, so it will need some liquid to activate it. They have the keys but have no clue how to use them.
What needs to be done?
We press on. The renowned Narsis Dren is not deterred by mundane challenges. Let's find this altar they mentioned, and keep your eyes out for any bottles, vials, or carafes they have excavated.
I have more questions.
The hunt is on, faithful assistant. With those notes, it's clear that the Recollection is stymied by that altar. I, of course, know how to activate it. We'll need a vial of blood, some sacred water, and/or wine from the things they've dug up.
The Recollection, it doesn't like you very much.
I did say we parted ways. Surely you, as an aspiring explorer yourself, should have caught the nuance. I'm of no obligation to be forthright with the specifics of how all parties came to be here at Wendir.
No. Tell me more about the Recollection.
The Recollection is a group of wood elf cultists. The Ayleid were their ancestors, or so they believe. And so they seek out treasures of the past. I heard they may also be trying to conquer West Weald, but I attempt to avoid politics when I can.
Why would you get involved with cultists?
I needed some willing hands, and they were eager to help. Little did I imagine that they would desire the emblem more than I. Feel free to read my notes, though be warned, they are not on par with the quality of my published works.
Understood.
The hunt is on, faithful assistant.
Are all your expeditions this interesting?
This is a walk in the park, a stroll through the meadows. I've diced with Daedra and fled before undead hordes. There's nothing here we can't handle, and by we, I mean you.
I see.
Heed my sage advice, assistant, and there will be no problems at all. You might even learn something.
I'll do that.
The hunt is on, faithful assistant.
Oh, the hunt is on, mate. The hunt is on. If someone wants your head, I'm not at all surprised why. However, he is paying the fees. Let's go.
I knew something was off about the Dark Elf expert. Sneaky-looking cur.
We've lost so many to the traps. Had that fool warned us about them, Givens would have never been petrified.
Oh, we can go up here. Huh. Oh, I know. There are arrows actually showing me where I need to go. Here I was actually looking for things on my own. Oh, you know how it is. I am leaving the weapons in the racks alone at the moment. I only have about
Hush,
30
assistant.
spaces.
Do you see that ahead? The hunt is on.
Look, the hunt is on, mate. You know what? I'm with them. I might shove him down a hole myself. That looks like a trap. Oh, yeah. Well, that's not a comforting sight. I think someone just ran past me.
Isn't this nice, assistant? You
That's
get to walk
lovely,
through a
Narsis,
ruin like
thanks.
this with none other than myself, Narsis Dren, as your guide.
Do you come with a gag? I know. Thinking a pickaxe to the head might be in order. Oh, I'm sorry. He just brings out the absolute worst in me.
Over there. What's on that stone table?
I'm not sure. Why don't we have a look, Narsis? A vial of blood, yes.
I have my own theories as to why such ancient blood would be fresh. Alas, the Recollection had no interest in my musings.
Mm-hmm. Ow. It's another pattern. I like patterns, so I am willing to get myself frozen for them. I can take it. Ow. Nasty. Wrong button. It's a bit hard to see in here. I like that because it means, you know, if there's treasure and stuff, you've actually really got to look for it. We're going to leave those drinks behind. Man, that could have been a swinging blade trap. Right, looks like the adventurer ahead of us is very interested in taking treasure. That's fine. Like I said, this part, at the moment, because
Allow
there's no
me to
vent on.
enlighten you, assistant. Keep an eye out for Daedric symbology. The
Like this one.
Ayleids worship the Daedra and were destroyed by Daedra haters. You can take notes if you need to.
Yeah, did you take a note of that one? Head on over this way. Wow, looks like someone upset this one's chi. I didn't brace up properly. I was pressing the right mouse button and I did it too late. We do need to go this way, right? Yeah. That looks rather like a gargoyle. Hello. You and me, let's dance. Oh boy. I have your soul if you have one. That's not gonna work. Let's go this way.
Assistant,
Yes?
Have I ever regaled you with my research on ancestral tombs in Vardenfell?
Please
It would
don't.
only take a few hours.
Sure. Hi, thanks. Nice to meet you. 1497. He's got way more stuff than I have. Aw, man. Leave some for me.
What is this?
Oh.
Assistant! Don't you have anything to say about getting me caught up in this noxious mist? You were the one to trip the trap.
Actually, I went around it, you trongo.
Oh, hello. Another of our Recollection friends, eh? He stepped on that crate too, I see, with more permanent results. A shame Where is it now? This could have been me mere moments ago. Thank the gods for my quick reflexes.
I know.
Look at all this mess! Oh! The Recollection has no regard for proper excavation procedures. Elf Better, my usual assistant, would be shocked by such disarray.
I did step on that one. The other one, no, I did not. What's in there, I wonder? Oh, just fire. I was hoping for like a shiny book or something.
Did you know that Wendir means journey in Ayleid? It could mean a journey into the afterlife or some other destination for the ancient elves. It's amazing what you can learn from me, hmm?
Uh-huh. Sometimes in the things underneath there's bits. You guys. Oh. Heh. Decorative wax is used in crafting. Right, there's our moth. That was the civilized way down. Narsis, please go round the trap. You daft widget. A gargoyle.
Majestic! Oh, how I'd love to know how they carved these wings. Was it one sculptor? Two? More? It's so lifelike.
It surely is. You'll notice too in some of these dungeons we're not getting a lot of the Ayleid remnants that we're looking for. Let me just see what's... Okay, so that's your dead end there. Well, we'll just take that down anyway. That works. Look, it's all XP. Okay, Fighters Guild points and whatnot. And at this level we need it. Ooh, last of the Ayleid Kings? A tome. The fall of the Ayleid Empire and the rise of the Alessian, not all Daedric worshipping Ayleid rulers were overthrown. Some Ayleid leaders, sympathetic to the fate of the former human slaves, swore fealty to Alessia and her rebels, while others laid down their weapons with the fall of the Gold Tower. King Dinar is said to have returned to Cyrodiil but disappears from the historic narrative. Slowly devolved. Their ruler King Dinar. Over time, these surviving kingdoms slowly devolved, and human rulers and their worship of the Aedra spread. For about 100 years, both cultures survived within the new empire, but with the ascendancy of the Alessian order, however, persecution of Daedric worship has increased. Ultimately, the last of the Ayleid vassal city-states, Nanalata, was given an ultimatum: evacuate or be eliminated. Their ruler, King Dinar the Lorien, led the evacuees from their city. Those that remained were massacred by the order. Dinar fled with two of the symbols of his office, his crown and his scepter. His staff-like emblem was guarded by loyal retainers but disappeared in the flight. King Dinar and his people fled to High Rock, where they found safety with the High Elf Dreni clan. He found the city of Bisnensil and was driven from it as well, and fled to the island of Belfiera, where he became a military advisor to Clan Dreni. He fought in the Battle of Glenumbra Moors, which crushed the power of the Alessian order. King Dinar is said to have returned to Cyrodiil, but disappears from the historic narrative. His emblem, crown and scepter are lost to time. The towers and keeps of the Ayleids are nothing more than overgrown ruins, and their people scattered throughout the land. In this there is a warning for all empires. Nothing lasts forever, and time is the ultimate victor. That is pretty good, isn't it? Alright, where are we going? This way. Oh man, I was ready for a fight.
There's our altar. Note the 3 bowls. We need to put all 3 items on the altar, then anoint it with the proper liquid. Come, let's make haste in finding all of them.
Uh-huh. I think I've still got at least one more thing to go.
Three of the loyal retainers. Stand back,
Narsis,
assistant.
don't you
I'll
dare
speak their
activate
names
those
and command
boys.
them. Lorimaro,
I'm not sure I can
Parhelia,
take all 3 of them.
Balipalin, Jan Varla, and hang on, I don't know that last name. No, wait.
You're a goose. Leramil. I know, don't stand in front of him then. What did we learn about that? Oh boy. Okay, one at a time then, is it? Oh. Okay. I can't quite beat them on my own. Do I have to beat them in order to get what I need, though, is the question. No.
The contents of this bottle.
All right.
Partially used. Have they been drinking on the job?
I'm not drinking on the job, Narsis. Crazy man. I'm gonna have to come back and try and defeat those bosses. I am just not good enough yet. Not good enough. Level 35. Give me a rest.
A moment, assistant.
A moment? Now you want to flap your gums a bit more?
Thanks to my dazzling intellect, I have deduced that we should anoint the altar with sacred water. Assistant, apply the sacred water.
Why do you think it's the sacred water?
Simple. Sacred water goes on an altar. It's quite obvious. Any fool would see that.
Couldn't it be one of the other items?
When you have been at this as long as I have, you develop a sixth sense for these things. Place all 3 items on the altar, but we will use the sacred water. Trust me.
As you wish.
If you would place all 3 items that we collected onto the altar, we can proceed. And now, anoint the altar with the sacred water. With this, our way is... That didn't work. Assistant, try another offering.
Sorry.
Excellent. Wait, nothing is happening. Is it broken? Do I have a broken altar? Surely the sacred water must be the solution. I'm sure of it. That did it. Just as I predicted. A tribute to the wine shared between the retainers upon their arrival. Good job following my instructions, assistant.
You're
I'll make an
welcome.
explorer of you yet.
Of course.
I'm going on ahead. Onward to discovery.
All right. What have we got? That looks rather ominous. Narsis, what are you doing? Oh, what's over here? Nothing. Nothing? Really? Nothing?
And here we are. The emblem. But it is sealed away by magic. Surely these tiles, pressed in correct sequence, will remove the warding spells on it.
Maybe. Narsis.
That carving looks important. It is some form of epitaph to the 5 loyal retainers. I'd venture it's crucial to releasing the emblem of the last king.
Have you seen something like this before?
But of course.
Oh, of
You'd be a
course.
fool to think that a treasure hunter as respectable as myself would have no experience with a simple tile puzzle.
Then how do we solve it?
Were I to put my vast expertise to use here, I'd venture that the solution to releasing that barrier lies in this epitaph.
So, can you solve it then?
I could, but let's think of this as a teachable moment.
A teachable moment.
Final examination, so to speak. You should work this one out on your own. I'll be here to supervise.
Fine, let me look at the epitaph.
Narsis Dren is no stranger to a puzzle, but can his assistant exhibit the same prowess?
King
Let's wait and
Dinar's
see.
5 loyal
Go on
retainers
now.
remain
Read that
ever
epitaph.
vigilant. Shut up. After walking the path of the emblem, Leramil started in the extreme west, Amero in the west. Parhelia followed, riding east for 4 nights. Okay, extreme west with Parhelia riding east for 4 nights. Velithia was next, moving north for 3 days. Undaunted came forth, travelling west for 2 nights. The Unnamed was last, taking 1 step north before unleashing the preserving mist. Okay. Leramil west, Parhelia east 4, Velithia north 3, Undaunted 4, Undaunted west 2. I'm not going to remember this. I have a pen and paper. This is why we have pens and papers. Okay, Ellie west. PH east by 4. Velithia north by 3. Yond west by 2. North by 1. Okay, I don't know what any of this means.
Give it your all. I'll be here for the point at which you undoubtedly will need my consult.
The extreme west. North, south, east, west. Okay. So let me just see if I can find anything else that's more extreme in the west than that. No. So, what's his face started in the extreme west. That would be this one. Okay. Then Pelahelen went east by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then Balinar went north by 3. 1, 2, 3. Then Yondavar went west by 2. 1, 2. Then Unnamed went north by 1 and
You certainly took your time. The path
Try to
is now
write things
clear,
down, you
and the emblem
evil
of the last
gremlin.
king calls to me. Come, look at it. It's marvelous, floating there, just waiting to be taken. Any final notes, assistant? Before
I'm
I
not sure
commit
you should
history?
touch that, Narsis. There's a grate underneath you. Well, Narsis. Yes?
Now, assistant, we have found the emblem of the last king. It's been waiting so long for me to recover it.
What are you doing?
Step aside, assistant. The great and wise Narsis Dren will now seize the emblem. I intend to present it to my assistant Elfbeta at her southern camp. Yes, that sounds sufficiently thrilling.
Hang on. This grate looks like those earlier traps. There may be a mechanism to disarm it somewhere.
Fool of an assistant! Do not disturb me, or I'll have you demoted to a footnote in my next book. You stumbled through much, and now your reward is to watch me finally grasp the emblem of the last king.
Narsis, wait.
The emblem at last. I've bested those Recollection fools. No! A trap! It's that petrification gas! Take the emblem to Elfbeta! I...
Locate the mechanism and disarm the trap. Oh look, an Ayleid switch. Take the emblem of the last king. Meet Elf better in the southern camp. Righty-ho. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so I do need to go all the way back through these dungeons. All right, let's go then. Look, you've got to love Narsis Dren. He's a pain in the neck, but he is always entertaining. Let's go. Now, before we head out the door, I need to know if I need to hang a... I need to hang a left. Right, let's just push the button. This way, if I remember rightly. Yeah. Yep. Up these, up the scaffolding. Oh, he's petrified, Elf better. What could I do? Idiot. Alright, then we hang this way. I think I just ran right over a trap. But I'm triggering it behind me. That other adventurer will be fine, right? Was that in the ash? I know, we're just slowly shattering it. There it goes. Taking it down. Alright, where am I going to go? We're going to go meet Elfbeta at her camp. I know I'm got very focused for a minute. Oh, well, we'll have that. I'm still wondering how many. Woo. Well, we need 2 more still. Have it so. Sorry, where was Elfbeta again? I know the horn had got in the way. He does pick his camp well away, doesn't he? This is such a beautiful area. Talk to Elfbeta.
There you are. I was beginning to get worried.
Am I notorious again? Ha! I found another Ayleid remnant.
My dear Narsis is always overflowing with tales of his discoveries. I find myself impatient, waiting to hear about them.
Here, the emblem of the last king, as requested.
Ah, the emblem! Excellent. And Narsis? Oh, he'll be along soon, I expect. My dear Narsis is always getting stuck somewhere.
That's one way to put it.
Here you go. I think this should cover your time and effort. Thank you.
You're very welcome, Elfbeta. My inventory is full. If you'll just excuse me for a minute. I need to go find a thieves thingy, what's it? In order to... Yeah, what a pain in the neck. Just get rid of Rem. We're going to go into... Yeah, no, I can't do that. Oh, whoa. The Fallen Leaves coffer is stolen as well. Well, that's a pain in the neck, isn't it? You know what? I'm just going to equip that poison. Switch that, and we'll equip this poison. That'll give me 2 more spaces in my inventory. Make sure I switch back to what I'm used to using. And then we'll just accept our reward from Elfbeta.
My dear Narsis is always...
Here you go. Thank you so much.
I need to take my leave shortly. Narsis should turn up any time now. Perhaps I should go looking for him. In any event, thank you for your help.
Narsis is otherwise indisposed. He sent me ahead to deliver the emblem.
Oh dear. Should I wait here?
I
Should we
think
go
so.
after him? I don't want him to think I believe he needs constant oversight, but he does get so wrapped up in his work.
He's studying statues right now. Couldn't budge him. You should go on without him.
Ever the thoughtful scholar, my Narsis. Very well, I shall do as you say. Is there anything else I may do for you before I take my leave?
It was a pleasure to work with you, Elfbeta.
I need to take my leave shortly. Narsis should turn up any time now. Perhaps I should go looking for him.
Narsis,
In any event, thank you for your help.
Narsis Dren is an interesting person to work
Is
with.
he not masterful, wise, kind, and thoughtful? And
Perhaps.
so daring. This emblem that you've returned with is simply fascinating. I'll begin cataloging it while I wait for him to return.
He may be a while.
I understand. Sometimes he gets so involved I have to drag him away. Knowledge and research always come first for Narsis. He's a rock-solid scholar.
Rock solid. That's one way of putting it.
I need to take my leave shortly. No?
I'll take my leave instead. Take care. Oh my goodness. Right. Now, unfortunately for me, I'm still disreputable. Well, that's what happens when you open thieves' troves in front of innocent people. They get upset. Wait, you're stealing from a thieves' box. Yes. You're stealing the stolen goods. Yes, this is true. We actually ran all this way. I'm wondering if there's... Ooh, there is a dungeon. Well, we're going to have to come back, aren't we? Normally in a dungeon there's a quest. I'm pretty sure my quest log is looking kind of chockers. What's that? Rock Bottom Caverns. Legion's Bastion Delve. We are supposed to be going up to Fort Calovia. What I'm hoping is, given that the last way shrine was... Why are they not marked on my map? That is really like it was just here. What happened to it? Oh no! Anyway, oh no, it's up there. Okay, there's the North Hook Way Shrine. Okay, that's probably the way shrine we're going to be stuck with, because I don't think we can get much further north than that. Right, well in that case, I'm just going to go put, we know that where that Legion's Rest is on the map. Let's head on down toward the site. I'm just going to run until my, until my thing wears off. What a great idea that was. Let's go and get this. Let's use that. Look. Alright. Well, we'll take the torch bug because it's irritating me. But what we're here for is this thing. The cleansing of the Fane. Where are we? Right here. Right at Rock Bottom Caverns. Chronicles of the Holy Brothers of Murok. Mages Guild level 2. Well, that's helping a lot. This is why we read all those bookcases in case we find a Mages Guild book. But usually they're separate. I think I need one more Ayleid remnant, and I also need to not get pinched by the guards, because otherwise I'll lose everything marked with a thief marker. All right, let's go pick a fight with some big bad budgies. What do you reckon my chances are of getting one of these on their own? Oh, pretty good, as it turns out. Leather scraps will stack. Where'd you go? Oh, I think I killed it. Poor defenseless little turkey chops. Now, I think... No, we're not going that way. We're going this way. Yes, down to the road. I'm running off my fine because I don't want to be arrested because I'll lose my 4th shard. Now, speaking of shards, we do need to find one more, I believe, before we can call the day a day. However, this episode, I think we're done for now. Guys, if you've enjoyed it, please hit like. If you want to see more, please hit subscribe, and I'll check you later. Take care out there.